And on to the next question, which I find very, very tricky. All right, so the question says, can a mother successfully play the role of a father, or is it that that's a society way of comforting broken homes?
Of course, a mother can play the role of a father. Sure, a lot of mothers have done it.
Yeah,
all over the
and
world.
successfully. Some.
A lot of mothers. My mother did it.
Okay.
My dad was not there. You understand that? So my mother did it. So every mother, there is no mother that cannot play a role of a father. Every mother can play the same role a father can play.
Okay.
Because a lot of mothers have done it. My mother have done it when we lost our dad and everything. He was taking care of my younger ones. You understand that? And I've seen a lot of people. A lot. I don't even think that should be that shouldn't be a question, because a lot of mother can play the role of a father.
Okay.
We know.
But sir, looking at this generation, because I've been in a situation, even most environment that I've been to, I've seen some parents, should I even call them parents, but because they are very young, them taking care of their children is somehow, even while some even have fathers, though. You get my point? The way they take care of their children is something else. So now my question is, for this generation, do you think they can still act as a mother the way your mother did? Do you think this generation can still do that, behave that way?
Yes. I don't think even the mothers of this generation are doing better than our own mom time, because then Nigeria was not as better as it is now. But meanwhile, get this right. When we say mothers, not 100, but I can give 90% of mothers.
Okay.
Of the new generation.
Yes.
Sir, I'm going to contest this with you. You know why?
I'm going to give you the reason why I said what I said.
Okay.
We have a lot of like now this generation now. You know, back in the days during our own time in the 80s and in early 80s, late 80s, you understand that?
Yeah.
You hardly see baby mamas. In fact, I don't think there was. It was very rare.
Mm-hmm.
It was very rare for you to see a woman that has a child out of wedlock. It was very, very difficult.
Yeah, okay.
If you see any woman, that woman is married. Not this generation. This Gen Z generation, we have a lot of baby mamas.
Yeah, true.
Littered everywhere. Like the ones I know are taking care of their kids without the father. So now if you are talking about the next generation, which some of them I just started giving kids, that I can't talk for those ones.
Okay.
I can't talk for those ones who, like maybe young girls in their 15, 16 that are still giving birth out of wedlock now. I'm not talking about those ones.
Okay.
I'm talking about the ones, the early, late 90s that are giving birth out of wedlock. You understand that? The late 90s that are giving birth out of wedlock. Those ones are doing fantastic. I have a lot of them that are doing so well, taking care of their kids without the father figure. Like I said, our own generation, you hardly see baby mama. I don't think I ever saw any woman get birth out of wedlock. If you see a woman
it has to be
that has a child, maybe the father is not alive or something. But see a woman, I believe back in the days, the village we came from, if you remember, but you don't have anything like that. You can never see a woman has a child out of wedlock without the father.
So
it wasn't possible.
It's more like a kind of a body shaming, or I don't know how do we.
It was not even possible because it was very rare.
You know, people look at it like, oh, she's a wayward person.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it was something that was very difficult. Do you understand that? For you to get a mother. So those ones, the mother that was taking care of their kids then were a mother that, they lost their husband. Like I said, I was using my mom as an example.
Yeah.
I remember what my mom was going through for us to eat. It's not easy. Meanwhile, I think we were all grown up. I was the first child. I think I was around 19 or 20. My mom was still feeding me.
Okay.
Are you getting me? Yes. Now that generation is different. Now when we talk about the early 90s generation, the people that they gave birth during the 90s that grew up during the year 2000s, some of them are giving birth. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Those ones are still taking care of their children. Though we have some women and girls. But the new generation that we have now, I can't say for those ones. You know, we have a lot of mothers that are paying their child school fees without even asking the man. Yeah. It's not as if the men are present. Some are even married. Some men are married with their own family. They still have baby mama out, and they're not taking care of that child. And I know a lot of them. So that's what I'm saying.
It's a two-way thing actually. So,
you said you wanted to counter it, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, but
You've justified the point
because
already,
you already justified the point.
Mm.
Because the very Gen Z that we are, the generation that we are right now, the generation Z and the alphas that we are talking about, I think they are actually losing a lot of, motherly values.
My brother, if you ask me about those generations, based on my own observation, this generation, I don't think they have marriage as part of their way of life.
No.
Okay, yeah, I think that
Yeah.
that is
That
actually
is very true.
yeah, that's very true.
I have a sister that my last born is, like, let me say she falls under the Gen Z,
Okay.
right? She falls under the Gen Z. Those people don't have plans to get married to anybody, both the boys and the girls. If you go on social media, it's clear. Their way of life is different from ours entirely. If you do your research, you will discover that this new generation don't have anything like marriage. Marriage is out of their plan.
Yeah, because okay, looking at it now, looking at it from I could remember like maybe 20 years ago, right? That while growing up in the secondary school, your uncles are even going to be asking you, you are growing up and you have to start looking for a wife to without considering your financial status or your financial capability to take care. So is it like, should they be reminded that they are supposed to get married? Yeah, like the Gen Z now. Should they be reminded that you have some responsibilities to play, as to very soon you should be planning to get married? Because why? I am saying this in this angle. Now, let me not get it confused, because if you are saying that that marriage is not in their plan, I think what is majorly in their plan most before marriage is making money.
Okay, sorry. Can I come?
Yes, go
I think you just answered the question. The generation of today, everybody wants to get rich.
Definitely.
Do you understand that? At the age of 20, I never thought, I think let's get there. There's something I want to put like a bombshell on this podcast, but we've not gotten there yet. To answer your question, like this generation, what they know, they just want to make money. In our own time, it wasn't like that. Like you said, when you were growing up, they will tell you that there was no mentality that, okay, as you are growing up, you have to go and make money before you get married. As long as you are age, go and look for a girl.
And
get married.
Yes.
Do you understand that? I was telling my wife one day, thank God I got married on time. Just saying, for them to marry you. Because now everything has changed.
Are you serious?
Everything has changed. It's just like the weddings of Nigeria weddings of today.
Yes. That's very
it's
true.
not something.
God.
There was nothing like this.
Oh my God.
Like 3, 4, 5 years ago. For the last 2, 3 years now, everything has changed. So everything is changing.
Definitely.
Nigeria, now, you don't have from 15 to 20 million. As a common man, I'm talking about a common man like me and you. Like you can't, because that woman will definitely want something, no matter how nice that lady want to be. You understand that? We're talking about to 15 million. And how many people are making that money? There are some people that are even running a personal business, because what gives money now in Nigeria is if you have a service to render, you have customers and all that. How many people are making a turnover of 15 million? So even though you make 15 million in a year, you're going to go do wedding. Now, do you understand that? So the generation of now, what they want is to make money. Thank God this generation, the truth is that this generation is a better generation when it comes to finance. Because money is everywhere.
Absolutely.
Money is actually everywhere. When you know the right thing to do. So their mentality is to make money and have fun.
If your father abandoned you, would you ever forgive him? Or should forgiveness even be expected of you?
It depends on what your father did. It depends. Everything depends. You understand that? Like I said, it is very. So let me tell you something. Do you know father loves children more than the mother loves children?
No, I will challenge that.
Okay, because you know why? There is this narrative that has been washed into our head, making us believe that because the mother carried the child for 9 months, the mother loves the child more. That is not true. The reason why we have issues between father and mother for a child is because some women believe, as a husband, as a man, you are not supposed to do this to a child. You're not supposed to do this to a child. Maybe the way you talk to the child when you are angry, the way you shout on your child, the way you scold your child, the mother will feel, because mother feels men are very aggressive. But to you, that is your own way of disciplining your child. But the truth is this: men love their children
More.
more.